Excellent Tea Party event today, Monday, July 5. My name is Bill Redpath. I am the Libertarian candidate for U.S. House of Representatives in the 10th Congressional District this year. I previously was National Chairman of the Libertarian Party for 4 years, ending Memorial Day 2010. I'm currently on the National Committee in an at-large position now. My website is redpath2010.com. Now, there is a fiscal expert by the name of Alan Auerbach. He's an academic. He's with the University of California. He recently published a paper stating that to keep the ratio of accumulated national debt to gross domestic product where it is today, it would require an immediate increase of taxes of 6%, at least 6% of gross domestic product. Now that would be about $850 billion. Either an immediate tax increase of $850 billion or an immediate cut in federal spending of $850 billion. Now you all look like an average cross-section of Americans, so I'll ask you, who here wants to close that gap if it's going to be closed through tax increases? Not too popular. How many of you would want it cut through cutting federal government spending? Now, there are people out there who say, oh no, we can't have that right now, the economy's weak, we've got to have more government stimulus. That's what we need right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's just a smokescreen. That is simply a smokescreen for them to get more control over the federal government, more control over your lives. Because I'll tell you something, no matter what the condition of the economy, it's always a good time to abolish the Department of Housing and Urban Development. It's always a good time to abolish the Department of Education of the federal government. It's always a good time to end corporate welfare. It's always a good time to end farm subsidies. It's always a good time to end anything that the federal government is doing, to end the spending on anything that is not specifically an enumerated power of the federal government in the U.S. Constitution. And that means it's always a good time to repeal Obamacare. So that's what it's about in this election, is where we're going, because the way we're going right now in terms of federal spending, we could be headed toward a real economic catastrophe. Crises take longer to develop than you think they will, but once they happen faster than you think they will. The federal government right now is playing with fire. It's time to restrain federal spending to that which is empowered to the federal government in the U.S. Constitution. Nothing more than that, and nothing less than that is needed in our elected officials in Washington today. I'm Bill Redpath, Libertarian for U.S. House in the 10th Congressional District, and I'd appreciate